Is it?
Yep, it's over.
No, he's got to fight
Okay,
the other guy. He's got to fight the other guy now.
He disappeared.
here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that's right.
Previously in the
He ran
God
away.
Breaking, last time, you guys are in the heated battle for the fate and the future of the land of Shehakim. You were, well, the main fight, really. the, the, the main event last week, or last time we met, was Elwyn fighting against a hot and bothered Oral. Oral had gone Megazord. She'd transformed till she was a mile tall, and she was burning with fire and freezing, and summoning this freezing blizzard. And Elwyn, you came in and, along with the help of your friends, actually, your buddies helped you a lot, managed to bring her down. She had summoned the White Frost also, which was going to basically annihilate this plane. But you summoned up everything you've got, consumed the Eye of Malabolgia to imitate her spell. You went Super Megazord also, and destroyed her. So, that was the main thing. It was pretty epic. And last week, other things that happened. Renly, you took your what's it called? Your Echoes of the Wild ability, and you super sparked it, and you did something that you're not even sure how you did or what you did, but you conjured up more than just an echo. You conjured up some kind of remnant of Quigley, and in the battle he was key because he basically got Wicket, the demon Wicket, off of you. Wicket was the one who had smacked Adis down and knocked him unconscious, and he was going to go for you guys next, but you summoned Quigley up, and Quigley went and basically he went Hulk versus Loki on him. He took him, he was slapping him all over the ground and just crunching Wicket. So that was pretty key for you guys. Let's see. I think that's pretty much what happened. Yeah. So Oral, there's a huge explosion as all the god-like energy, the divine energy that she had focused up, just gets unleashed, and it bursts up into the sky in a pillar of light and fire and frost. The darkened sky splits. The clouds they get burst and shoved away in a rippling effect, and the sky becomes clear. The blizzard, the howling, furious blizzard that had been going on through this land, begins to subside, and all around you can see the battle is still going on, but this iridescent, multicolored energy that has begun to pervade the whole land as the conjoined angels are reinstating their power, and they're renewing this land. You see that energy is spreading now. It's uncontested. That was a one-time use, Renly. The eye has gone dim. It's not destroyed, but it's going to be a long time before it can be used again.
Now, does it sound like it needs to be recharged, or that it sort of like, might reawaken automatically in a millennia?
It's going to need some time to reawaken. You're not sure how or when, but it'll come back sometime. But right now it's consumed. Okay? So Magali and Sistia, their power is basically flowing out all over Shehakim. So this is the map of Shehakim. You guys are fighting right here. And now that Oral is gone, their power is spreading. And it's beginning to encompass all of Shehakim. This whole place is being transformed. It's not a land of winter anymore. It's becoming the realm of what is. Okay, as winter and knowledge, those two domains are forming back into one. Now, the battle is still going on, but here inside the battle area, the tide is turning. Even though the demons outnumber the angels significantly, with Oral gone, Oral destroyed, and Garion nowhere to be found, and most of his generals either defeated or dead. A lot of the remaining demons see that the tide has turned. Okay?
I will ask through group telechat. Now that a certain goddess is not playing havoc on this plane, can we like gate Gary on to us to like smush him, people? Is that something we can do? Anyone? Anyone?
Only if he's not a god or a deity of some kind.
Oh, he's a demon, right? A fiend.
Let me
a power
let me read
structure
how
though.
let me read how the spell works. I'm not sure if they can stop the portal if I can't remember if they have to be in their domain to prevent the portal. Give me 1 sec. When you cast a spell, blah blah blah. If that creature is on a plane other than the one, it has to be on a different plane than us for starters. Deities and other planar rulers can prevent portals created by the spell from opening in their presence or anywhere within their domain. So he's probably classified as one of those, so he could probably stop it.
So what do you guys want to do right now? There's things that are happening. Things are in play.
No spell slots, so I don't think I could do it anyway.
I'm gonna see if I can help with the angels. Like I'm still purple worming it to the angels and causing rifts in the earth to help sink down demons to help them.
Yeah. Okay. Elwyn, when Oral is destroyed, and as her form bleeds off, your mega form also fades.
Okay.
Okay, so you shrink back down. You're shrinking back down to normal Elwyn.
I pretend I did it on purpose.
Okay, the battle is raging furiously. You guys can either intervene with the battle, or check out on what's going out through the rest of the plane.
All right. So Deimos must do two things. One, he's still sticking forward with the demon uprising against the devils because the demons have been put down too long. So
that's right. You and Branthor are friends.
Yes, I'm trying to get Branthor to go around, and we're going to try to get all the demons on our side against the devils because I don't care. It'd be pretty sweet. They're just using the demons as slaughter. It's fucked up. Secondly, there's all these souls going towards this mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any way to stop that?
So you guys know that the souls funnel through Malavelm, and as you look around at all this massive amounts of death, tons of soul energy is being flowed through Malavelm. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Malavelm is there.
Can the angels Magali reclaim Malabelm now that this is becoming their domain?
You can ask them.
I'm totally paging them. I'm totally doing it.
Okay. So you head over to you. Are you going over there? Or are you just trying to message them to commune with them telepathically?
Telepathically, because I'm still working it underground. But we're all on the same telepathic group chat at this point, okay? So I'm just going to be...
Renly, you can talk with them. You were there when they were joined. Mm-hmm. You helped in their joining ritual. So you can speak with them. The others can't. Okay?
Oh, okay. So I'll play telephone with them. I'm gonna be like, you guys, you know that tree that was funneling all the souls to that destructive steed? Can you like switch it off now? Like, what can we do about it? Because there's a lot of that here, people.
The two angels. Okay, let me see if this works. I'm not sure if it's the right sound. It probably is. They, as you speak to them, you can feel their minds more than hear their voices, right? And as their thoughts come back to you, Renly, they feel like they're definitely under strain. They're working really hard. They're under a lot of tension. The two minds are pressed almost to their limits, right? They say to you.
Our reclaiming of this world is underway, but we are being resisted. Strong power presses back against us. It is growing.
Wait, where?
It is growing quickly.
What do you say?
I'm like, where is it coming from? Like, where is it originating from? Let us help.
Okay. So in your mind, Renly, you find a location. All right. It's to the northeast. You're not exactly sure since it's so far away and you don't have a map in front of you. Then all of a sudden, Renly, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Okay, I'm looking with my earth senses, and I'm like, what?
Kid, you should talk real slow.
Oh, yeah.
Renly, I can help.
You can?
I
mean, sure, you can.
can-
Yeah. How?
draw you a map so you know where the angels are having trouble.
We totally have telepathic chat. Can you like visualize it in your head here and like share?
I can.
Okay.
She holds on and she puts her hands on your little worm head, right? On your big worm
Oh,
head.
that's perfect.
And you can right? And you can feel her thoughts starting to flow into you. Okay?
Ooh.
Okay. So do you remember so Renly, how old were you when you got your first computer?
8.
So were you around in the days of dial-up modems, like 56K modems and stuff?
Yeah. I'm thinking monochrome DOS, like green and black screen. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking,
Okay.
not Windows.
So, all right. So okay, but do you remember when the internet first came out and like before 56K modems, like 28K modems? You ever tried to like
And
download
the
a picture or something like that?
sound like cling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. It would take forever just for a picture to download, and you go line by line.
Indeed. Okay, and
Right.
so
Okay.
I've got that.
So your
open
whole
on the side.
mind, you hold you have this overwhelming, it's like force focused in the middle of your vision. This big this big slowly loading image in the middle of your vision is just coming in.
Can you tell me what it is, by the way, in like a couple words, like 1 or 2 words? Like, is it a tree? Is it a mountain? Is it a shrub?
Well, I mean, right now,
descriptive.
yeah, I mean, okay, so here,
I think that's what she's telling to Annabella Jane Louisa.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking Annabelle.
You're asking her. Okay, well, she's thinking real hard, and she's trying to envision it. You, Renly, let's see here. I'll do this. Okay, I don't know. If I can you guys resize your own pictures? if I have a picture, can you resize it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna lock the picture then. So here, This is what you see. All right. Can you only see the top of it?
I can see clouds, and
Yeah.
can you
Yeah.
tell me what it actually is generally, dear? As I'm looking for a certain somebody who is a lovely little angel who was helping us travel through the area. Um, see, I
Oh,
forgot her name now.
Salome?
Salome, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
trying to be like Salome, Salome, we have to travel.
Okay. All right. So you ask Annabelle what to describe it to you in a few words, but she's thinking real hard, right? Okay. So Salome. Let's see. Um, where was Salome? She would be with the two angels, so she can piggyback on your telepathic link. All right. She says, "I'm here."
We need to travel northeast, but Annabella knows where the trouble for the angels and the Gali are is. Do you have any idea? If you don't, could you just like take us northeast and we'll figure it out on the way?
She says, "I can begin the transport,
That'd
but
be perfect.
she looks. Yeah, she says, without a specific location, I will be shooting in the dark."
Okay, I am going
Okay.
to. How far have we gone in that picture that Annabella's passing along?
I'm updating it. I'm updating it. Here, I'm updating it. Ready? There.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the upload, and I'm going to be like, okay, dear, we will need to do this during tea time and figure this out. Maybe like preload stuff. I don't know. But right now, in a couple of words, could you tell me what it sort of looks like? Is it like a
She
tree or a
can't.
shrub, dear?
She's trying real hard. She's trying real hard. She can't. She's just thinking.
I break that connection. Like when you put a cancel or close
No,
window.
no. She has a magical Renly tether. She's attached to the back of your head, and she's got her hands on the side of your head. So she's pushing this image to the middle of your vision, and she's trying real hard. She's giving her earnest best, I mean, she's pushing this into your mind. You can't cut off the connection.
At a certain point, this will feel very much like Vouchy, and I am going to give up. I will wild shape back into Renly form and break the connection physically because I will shrink.
But doesn't she just grab the back of your head then?
Yeah, oh yeah. She has a magical Renly tether.
hmm
You can't escape.
Will I attempt to? And I'm like, Annabella, snap out of it!
Okay, hold on. You get a little bit more of the picture here.
I start telling people we have to travel. You know what? Let's just travel to the Mount Alvem and we'll see what's happening there. Maybe that is the trouble.
Okay. All right. So, Sal, are you gathering up everybody?
Yep. I'm paging everybody.
Okay. Rest of you guys, you hear Renly. What do you see? What do you do?
How you do in
You're taunting me, right? You're taunting me.
what?
Okay, I think Deimos has fallen. Somebody needs to turn him into an ant or something, and then we'll bring him along. I think that'll help with his speech in ant
I'm gonna
form.
move really, really slow and say, I got him. And start moving really slowly towards Deimos.
Fast.
Adis, do you have dispel magic? Can you dispel the telepathic bond? I think it broke.
Literally
Adis,
have no spell slots. Like,
Adis, why aren't you
tapped
talking
out.
slow?
Wait, I have dispel magic. I cast dispel magic.
I grab it with my
Literally
strength and I don't let her dispel it.
No idea me, man.
So
Oh, wait! You cast dispel magic.
Myself for the telepathic bond.
What level? What level is dispel magic?
3rd level.
I counterspell it.
I'm underground, people. You're not see me. We're nowhere near each other.
Doesn't matter. I don't require line of sight to counterspell a spell.
Dude, he's ranged though, and you're nowhere near me.
Well, he's right by the spell that's getting effective, right? So technically, he
Oh, I'm
would be in
casting it on
range.
myself.
My
Tomato,
My
tomato.
range for counterspell is
Y'all
about.
are still,
My
y'all
range
are
for
still
counterspell is
connected
5 miles.
to telepathic bond. I'm just out of it. I've left the chat.
Okay, Randy.
But if you guys plan on just so y'all know, if you guys plan to run off and get in a fight, I literally have nothing left. I have no good forms.
Look who
I
you're
have no
talking
spell slots, I
to.
have nothing. What?
We have nothing either.
so
I don't have cantrips that do thousands of damage either.
I
So
don't
I
either.
literally am useless in a fight. If we go
I've
in a fight.
never
You have
done
forms
thousands
you
of
can
damage.
turn
My
into that are
life.
useful. Huh?
Welcome to my life. When have I ever had useful spells? My spells do not
You
do
have-
that much damage.
You have forms you can turn into. You have forms you can turn into that do cool shit.
I think
All
most
my
of them
forms
are
are
dead.
dead for a day. That's what I mean. No, your
Mo-
tree's still alive.
I can't fight in my tree. I only heal in my tree.
I didn't say fight. I said useful.
Don't worry, you'll be useful in some way or form.
I pick up
Nah,
a stick
all the
and
forms
I
I
throw
have
it to
left have
Reyes.
like 1/20th the HP that I do.
well, you guys are gonna have to figure something out because Renly, are you gathering everybody up to go to the northeast?
Let them know, and then I dispel magic on the telepathic bond so I can recast it when they join me in the area I pointed out. So that
I'm
because I'm like,
literally-
something went weird. Everyone started joining really slow. I think something's happening on this plane that's affecting telepathic bonds.
I sense the casting of the dispel magic, and I have Damos tear open space and time so that I can reach my hand through to Renly's location and counter.
You see the squad. Okay, and then
Well-
and then move over to the spot we're supposed to meet up.
All right, so it's,
Renly, the
it's
picture
obviously
updated a
the
little bit.
tree.
You got another line of it.
We got to go to the tree. That's where it's at.
Feels
Oh,
very
I
reminiscent
can't see it.
of
I can't see it. Never
of
mind.
the Malavelm. So I'm kind of telling Charlemagne, like, I feel like this is the Malavelm. I'm seeing something like branches and evil vibes. So I'm thinking Malavelm.
Salome says, "Okay, gather everyone up, and we will
Yes.
transport there via blizzard."
And I go to the designated spot. I'm waiting underground and trying to sense when they arrive.
Okay, so Renly, it takes a few minutes, and in
40.
that few minutes time, another line of the image is it's centered in the middle of your brain, in the middle of your vision. So you're having to like look around it, trying to like everywhere you look, it's right there in the middle of your vision.
Oh, I dispel telepathic bond. I'm no longer in this chat.
No, it's not you. It's Annabella.
Well,
She's on your back, pushing it into your mind.
It's
Oh.
your tether you have. It's your tether you have with her, like Elwyn has with Deimos.
But it's not telepathic.
We're telepathic.
Yeah, she's basically plugged into you with a freaking Ethernet cable.
Have you not noticed
Yeah.
she's literally in your pants right now?
No, we have the physical tether like Deimos and Elwyn, right?
Yeah, but she's on your back. She
Yeah.
has her hands on your head, and she's pushing it into your mind.
So she is telepathic? I'm very confused.
Yes,
You guys
yes.
have a bond.
Okay, yeah, I'm keeping that in the background. And I'm like, yeah, it's totally the Malavelm. I see the tree branches and all. Yeah.
Okay. It takes a little while, and you see Deimos and Elwyn, and Vouchy. Vouchy found them, and they're slow
Oh.
walking, slow strutting up to where you guys
if
are.
We have the,
He's
if
so
we have
happy.
the bond, between me and Annabella. I'm going
Uh-huh.
to try to also help with the picture and kind of impose the amalgam on top of it and see if it meshes in. Sort of like a Photoshop, like, we put a
Okay.
picture on top of each other, and
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, is this it?
Okay. So you're like reverse Google image searching on the little bits
Yes.
that are coming through. Okay.
Yeah. But I
All right.
remember there were like branches and there were like fluff like the trees, and then there was all evilness underneath that with the main thing.
Okay, that's what you're doing. You're reverse Google searching. So you see Deimos, Elwyn, and Vouchy coming up. You remember how you guys had to walk to get through the barrier? How you had to slow motion walk to get through the barrier into this place? That's I remember that. That was a fun session.
Oh my god. I hate you so much, Minus.
And you kept getting kicked back out.
I hate you so much.
um, that's how Deimos and Elwyn are walking with Vouchy right now. Okay, they're like slow walking to where you are. All right, Adis, are you coming along? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm coming on.
Okay, so it takes a few minutes.
I'm hovering behind them on my magic carpet, moving as slow as they are.
Ignoring them and just looking at the picture and merging our senses.
I tell
with
my
the
carpet
words.
not to move faster than Deimos
Okay.
until I say otherwise.
All right. So in the meantime, Renly, or the rest of you guys, how are you? You have like a little bit of downtime at this moment. The battle is raging on, but seems to be underhand, in hand. The conjoined angels of Magali and Celestia, or Sistia, they're struggling. They're really intensely focusing, but they're not. It's not dire at the moment. So you have a bit of downtime, a few minutes. We'll call it in this time you probably have this and the travel time. Like you'll actually have like a short rest. Okay, the equivalent of a
Alright.
short rest.
Let's
If I
meet.
remember correctly, I think we changed my.
Hey, I can get all of my second level spells back.
I can get nothing.
I can get half my level.
Amos,
worth of
shield
spells
like
back.
once a day.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
I will be
and
passing out pamphlets for Tempest and talking to demons about the demon revolution.
Okay. Renly, they're still slow walking to you, and Deimos is passing out pamphlets along the way. Next to you, Quigley he like lands from a huge leap. He just slams down into the ground next to you. Are you still in worm form? Worm form? Or are you in Renly form?
I'm in worm form. Oh no, I did attempt to change shape and go
Okay.
back to Renly form,
Yeah.
so I'd be up on the ground, sort of. Yep.
Okay. So, but Annabella's still on your back. She's still on your back, and she's still pushing this image into your head, which
I
I'm going to
introduce
update
her
another line.
quickly. I'm like, Quigley, Annabella, Quigley.
Right. And Quigley has a big smile, and he goes, "So cute."
You
Then
should totally pet.
he looks at he bends down and he's looking at you, Renly, and he looks over at to Deimos and Elwyn and the rest of them. He says, "Quigley wants to know." He's scratching his head a bit. Why they move slowly?
They were injured in a very difficult place, and I point between his legs, and I'm like, they're recovering.
Oh. He nods his head like as if he understands. Then he says, "While we waiting," he says, "I have question. Quigley has question for Renly."
Shoot.
You see him stand there, and he's got like his pillar is covered in demon like gore. You know, he's been bashing demons up all over the place, right? He puts his pillar down, And you see him like open and close his hands into fists, and he's looking at them, and he says, "Quigley feels different. He says, like me, but not me."
Yeah, you remember that big battle where we were dealing with the Nexus and all that green energy?
He's nodding.
Well,
Yes.
a lot of us went down, and by a lot of us, I mean I point towards him, and later on, I also kind of went down later on, and so, but we're back, slightly different, you know, after our trip, and so I'm a bit different, you're a bit different, but we're back.
He begins to nod, as if he understands. He says, "Quigley, back.
And better than ever.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Renly, you're while that's going on, you're just kind of like analyzing what's happened. This is an anomaly in your Echoes of the Wild spell. Your Echoes of the Wild spell is it's not true resurrection or anything like that.
Oh,
It's a
totally,
very
yeah.
different kind of ability. You create a memory of them. So this
Exactly.
is like such a vivid memory of Quigley, right? But you imbued it with your awakened power, so it's it's a memory of him, but it's almost as real as the thing itself, right?
Kind of like weirdly souped up. I'm like, I don't actually know what's going on, so I do want to cotton on to quickly that I don't know why he's the way he is right now. So I'm just gonna be like, we're back, bitches. So yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah,
you died, I died, we're back, we're good.
yeah. What you can tell just looking at him is that he is an echo, right? So he's been reconstituted from the material in this plane, so from the snow that was on the ground, basically. He's been reconstituted out of that, and the spell will have to be maintained periodically, or he'll revert back to snow.
Okay.
Um, so but
So it's not
you don't.
quite
But
the clone spell, but at the same time, there will be some recharging needed.
yeah, and it's not. It doesn't have the limitations of what's that other spell?
The
The
clone
wizard spell. Not clone. It's
Simulacrum.
Simulacrum.
No.
yeah, simulacrum. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have the limitations of simulacrum,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's a version of that. Right, it's a much more powerful and awakened version of simulacrum. So this is an intense memory of Quigley. So intense that it might be as good as the real thing, or might be a way to break the boundary between life and death, right? But in a very different way than a wizard would do it, or a priest or a cleric would do it. Okay.
So awaken method. Huzzah!
Yeah. But you're gonna have to maintain it. And also in this form, he's quite a bit stronger than he was when you saw him before.
Yeah.
Okay. So Quigley's been buffed.
Can
So
I start
he,
trying to figure out like what I need to do to like maintain this? Like, would I need to like use a 10th level spell? Do I need to do ritual with the guys with quickly in the center and sing Kumbaya? Like, how will this work?
the next time you recharge him, you're gonna have to cast Echoes of the Wild on him again. As time goes on, you might get better at it, and it might cost fewer resources. But for now, the next recharge is gonna take Echoes of the Wild.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So he just kind of like plops down on his haunches, and he's sitting there. He's massive. He's just sitting there waiting next to you for Deimos and Elwyn. And Deimos and Elwyn, they're probably about 30 feet away from you now, but they're still moving slowly, with Vouchy right there next to them. And a little bit more of the image comes through.
I wanted to actually check, like, considering that Shalmi is gonna be transporting us and everything, I wasn't sure if I could use the Chrysalis spell on 3 of them or not. But I just wanted to check.
During the thing, let's see here. Chrysalis, a willing creature you touch becomes wrapped in a silky cocoon. Did we put a limitation on this? I don't think you can cast it on everybody, can you?
Only what was it? What do you call it? Oh, it's only one person for this, so I think it's only like if I could do 10 minutes, then it'll last an hour. Yeah, I won't be able to cast on multiple people at this point. So I'd only be able to do one.
Yeah, I think you can only do one person at a time.
Yeah, the other thingy for the short rest was more than one person, but yeah, this one, Chrysalis, for the long rest, one person.
Okay, I'll let you Chrysalis one person while you guys are traveling.
Okay, so see, Elwin, you're 1, Deimos, you're 2, Adis, you're 3. We're gonna let the dice gods decide.
But you can take me out of the equation. I'm like fucked up, but like I might have
give it to
slightly
Elwin.
more resources than the other people.
All right, Elwin 1, Adis 2.
You should just give it to Elwin.
Elwin did get it from the roll. Okay, yep, Elwin, you're going to have everything back.
Okay.
What do you mean by
So you guys,
Like your resources.
she's long resting you.
Oh, cool. Can you long rest me, please?
Here you go.
Sucky boys. Elwin's
No.
back.
Okay. So, you guys, as soon as Deimos, Elwin, and Adis get within range, you brief them on what's happening. The angels are trying to are saying they're encountering massive resistance to their influence spreading to the northeast. So Salome, she does the snow flurry thing, touching you. Your minds are transported, and you have a vision of flurries of snow flying through the air, and the wind carries you along, and you see that that these flurries are moving over a rapidly changing topography. The land itself is changing. These massive plains and forests of frozen wasteland and everything are giving way to brilliant and rainbow colored, sparkling, iridescent landscapes. Trees are blooming bright and multicolored. You see shimmers of light flashing everywhere. Rivers, previously frozen rivers, are being melted and turned, and their waters flowing again as this realm is being transformed. You guys, and inside this area, your snowflakes are likewise no longer just frozen water, but they're flurrying with light, and they're moving more quickly. So your journey across Shehakim is moving a lot more quickly than it was earlier. So Salome is able to move you guys faster in this new world. But as you venture northward, as you know, it takes about an hour. And in that time, you guys can short rest. As you
Sorry.
go on.
I'm just trying to. I don't really get anything on a short rest because I have no hit dice or anything. I'm trying to maintain my head erection.
Did you activate your?
Oh yeah, I did at the very
Your
beginning.
helmet?
I have 14,004. Oh sorry, yeah, 14,437 damage I absorbed so far.
Okay, so all right, so you're
just
trying to
stroking
maintain
it.
that. You're maintaining one. All right. After the first 10 minutes, you're starting to have trouble keeping your concentration. I mean, you're gonna need to progressively increase the stimulation over the course of this hour in order to keep the head erection.
I start punching
Someone
myself a
order
bunch.
a fluffer.
Yes. So for the next little while, I keep getting 100 temp hit points every round. So I keep punching myself in the face a little bit or get smacked around a bit just to keep it going.
I could hailstone you.
Okay, so
Deimos
Deimos,
very
that
blue balled. There's like these two little blue balls on top of his head for no reason. Very pent
I
up.
mean that's
Very-
Deimos, that's effective for the first half hour, all right. But 30 minutes in, you're realizing that your resolve, your vigor is even the self smacking is not the little bit of pain that's coming through that is not going to be enough. You need more amplified stimulation on top of that.
But there's nothing that scares Deimos. I'm not even afraid of tentacles anymore. There's not a single thing in the universe that Deimos is afraid of. I really hope no one has a rope, because they don't exist.
I have a horn whip. I was going to start smacking you and wrapping it around you for constant damage.
They won't do anything. This baby tear shit. But a hemp rope will kill me.
The head boner is starting to sag. What are you doing, Deimos? The head boner is starting to sag.
Shit. I don't know if there's anything Deimos can do. He's
just
okay, because he's like, yeah.
I'm gonna
You just have to take damage, right?
Oh, I've been doing that for the first part, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Dance of Seduction and give him
Does it do damage?
No.
Because this is an F&M kind of hat. It needs damage as beyond just, the pleasure.
So, Renly, Annabella, Jane, Louisa May, Shirley, Joe is on. She's still attached to your head, and she's still pumping this image into your brain. But as
imposing Malabim on top of it, going, I know this, girl, stop, girl.
as this as Elwyn's spell goes off, this you guys are flurrying around, but then you hear this sound off back to the left of you. You hear that as Elwyn starts to dance. Annabella, she pauses and she starts to look over. She turns her head slowly over in that direction to see what's going on.
It's forever now.
And I'll be like,
I'll shake her.
I'll be like, yeah, I got it, girl. I give her a hug and kiss her cheek.
All right, but so you keep her from looking because she's a minor and she shouldn't be able to see that kind of thing.
I don't know about that. Let me think about this. Okay, hold on.
Do I see the pain that Renly is going through? And is it super
I'll shield her. I'll give her a little kiss on the cheek and be like, you're doing such a good job, dearie. Please stop transferring that picture.
I will pat Deimos on the back and say, keep it up, buddy, and turn his shoulder into a sheet of ice.
Wait,
What?
Okay. Is that a thing?
Does ice damage? Yeah.
I know, but I know, but is ice a way of? Is this a fetish I don't know about or something?
I don't know about that shit.
It does damage. It does damage.
Wait,
No,
we're in
it
weird
doesn't
fetish stuff? I turn around.
Why are you in a fursuit? It's weird.
I'm holding up Valchi between us.
Seriously, though. Why is his in a fursuit? I don't even get that.
Okay.
I respect you.
All right, Deimos. So
take
between
55 damage, Deimos. That's the
from the
best I can
cantrip.
do.
Oh no, I already
Alright,
been doing
so
the
Deimos-
damage stuff. I already been yeah.
Yeah. So between your self slapping and Elwyn's dancing and I guess Adis's ice play.
No, it's Valchi. It's Valchi doing the ice play.
You managed to keep the boner hat. What was it called? What was the thing called?
I think it's
called
the
a
unicorn hat.
fleshy unicorn cap, skull cap of absorbing.
Yep. I'm just gonna add like an extra 1,000 damage on top of that.
Okay, yeah. You managed to keep it up for 20 more minutes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only 10 minutes to go. Renly, you're holding Annabella, Jane, Louisa May, Shirley, Joe, right? And you're keeping her eyes averted from what's going on over there as Elwyn is furiously dancing his heart out, and you see Vouchy and Ada slapping Deimos and like touching him and frosting his freezing his shoulder and all kinds of crazy stuff going on that is inappropriate for Annabella's eyes. So she continues to pump the image into your head. But 10 minutes to go. Deimos, even that's not enough. The boner's starting to sag.
Wait, that's impossible. Oh shit. Let's see what
It's
I've
about
got.
his turn.
Can I do this, Midas? So this is like a decent sized home, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And we're
and when
flying in
usually
like
when
snow, right?
if you're gonna the hat,
Oh wait, I got something.
Yeah.
you're asking how big the hat is.
No. Yeah. Like how big
The hat
is
boner.
the
I mean,
uniform
you're gonna ask,
Yeah.
if you ask Deimos, he's gonna exaggerate how big it is, of course.
3 centimeters. It's massive.
We're flying in like a snow cloud, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna materialize a giant hand out of it that takes over for Deimos to give him or to help him out.
All right. Also, Deimos is going to be using, which I never use because it's hard to use them. This whole way, I'm gonna take these divine kettlebells out of buffness making out, and I'll be because there's nothing that gives you a hard on besides working out, right? So
Like,
Deimos is going to use the most powerful hard on sensual thing that ladies love, and for these last 10 minutes, it says 10 minutes, I'm going to use it to increase my strength by +6.
And I cast Maximilian Snowy Grasp.
Okay. Okay. So big hand of ice and snow forms. Your kettlebells are out, and you're pumping iron. Elwyn is dancing furiously. Vouchy is there contributing as best he can. Deimos, it's still sagging.
All right. Where's Tempest?
Tempest, he's there with you.
He's not.
He is. He is.
He is.
Yeah. He's there.
Do I look at Tempest?
I'm like, Tempest, it's another test. Don't worry, Deimos won't let you down.
And I wink when I say down.
He rolls his eyes. It's still sagging.
Wait. How is it still sagging?
I know. I'm gonna summon Numix,
Let's see if I got something.
and Numix is gonna lightning bolt Deimos repeatedly. Because electrocution will totally work.
I don't know, have you ever tried to keep an erection for an hour?
It's actually 4 hours is the hard part. Deimos has a great cardiovascular system, actually.
Hold on, I might have something for this. Where was that thing?
Owen, you have any ideas for Deimos?
Yes, Gigawatt Smash, Lightning Gaze, and Lightning Bolt. That's what Numix is gonna be doing.
I will enhance ability on Constitution because that's what I think I'm gonna need for this.
Okay.
I'm super focusing.
Okay. Yeah, you're focusing super hard.
Additionally, I will cast Revivify on it.
Come back to life.
I don't have any good offensive anything. Sorry, buddy.
Ooh, I have something that will help, I feel like it should.
Hey, hold on. What CR is Vouchy?
Fauci?
Yeah.
He'll be a 20 CR.
All right, I True Polymorph him into the biggest, meanest CR 20 creature I can, and tell him to start smacking the shit out of Deimos.
You mean Vouchy?
Yeah.
Vouchy's like way stronger than any CR20 creature.
You turn him into a
Yeah,
big. I don't know.
but he's slow. But in his normal form, he's slow. I need him to work faster, so you don't lose it.
You turn him into this massive, I don't know, whatever beast you turn him into, and he's still slow.
Oh, like a black dragon or something.
Yeah, he becomes a really slow black dragon.
Okay, use your breath weapon on Deimos.
he slowly opens his jaw.
I
and
cast
begins
haste on him
exhaling.
too. I cast haste on him along with polymorphing him.
Okay. All right, Deimos, I mean, the damage isn't doing it anymore. It's you've
We've done
become
sexual
desensitized.
dancing. We have dancing. We've
Yep,
had enhanced abilities.
you're trying to
We've
go an
had
hour. You've been desensitized to all of it. It's not doing
Tempest.
it for you
We've
anymore.
had.
What
We've
if
had-
my earthen hand starts stroking the
No,
thing
that won't
of
work. I don't.
Deimos?
There's literally only one thing. Okay, like this is metagaming thing. There's only one thing that can terrify Deimos anymore, and that is ropes.
I have no rope spells. I don't have Renly's black
Silk
own-
rope.
Do you own a
I
rope?
don't.
I have silk
don't have-
rope.
No,
I
you don't. Ropes don't exist.
I don't have Renly's black ropes prepared.
Wait,
sorry.
you have a tether between you and.
That's a tether. That's not a rope.
Well,
it's-
can
it's
it take
different.
physical form and can you be wrapped in it?
No, it's a tether.
You guys don't have rope?
How do you guys
No,
not have
rope?
rope?
We got rid of it after the rope incident. Deimos made us get rid of all of it.
I
No,
never
I
got rid
didn't.
of it.
Yeah, you did.
I never got rid of it.
Oh yeah, then why don't you have any?
I have.
It's in her back. I
You just
see it.
said you don't.
Silk rope, 50 feet. I see it in your backpack, Renly.
Yeah, I have.
We'll get to it. Dominatrix. This can't go any more wrong than the octopus incident.
I turned into an octopus, so I have more tentacles to help with the binding.
What you? No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
So what do you do,
Nope.
Renly? What do you do?
Turning into an
I
octopus.
don't think so.
I'm pulling out that rope and I'm
Hold on.
binding him in it.
First thing you're doing, right? As Tempest sees you doing this, he goes, "Hold on." He comes over. He gently picks up Annabella Jane off of your shoulders, and as that happens, tragically, your the image that you were loading in your mind breaks the connection and it's gone.
Finally.
He picks up Annabella Jane, and he holds her, and he walks over to the other side of the frost cloud, and he's talking to her, and keeping her away. He doesn't want her to see what's gonna happen.
Wait, what's gonna happen? It's bullshit, guys. You guys are punching me. You guys
Okay,
are
Renly.
grabbing my hat.
Go ahead.
I start.
Start what? You're an
I
octopus.
got you in tentacles, and then the tentacles are gonna draw the rope around you and hog tie you. And
Wait.
hog tie other
What do you have?
areas.
What do you have?
Something you can't quite recall because
What-
you
what- no,
felt
you-
censoring.
You have.
You don't see anything, Deimos, because it doesn't exist to you.
You see
Exactly.
Deimos like cold sweat, tearing up and screaming, but like he can't even scream. He's like too high pitch of a voice when he sees that rope.
You don't see any rope.
Deimos knows when there's danger. He can sense it.
Danger sense.
Okay, so Renly, so you start tying him up.
Yeah, I offered for Elvin's help on certain areas that need to be tied to keep things going. Because they're very good together, and Elvin is still in his pants, so you should be good with dealing with those areas.
Elwin, do you have any input on this process?
I'm down for whatever. I'll get my hands dirty.
Okay. All right.
And I with Aurelian, I'm going to cast a spell. It's the fertility spell.
All right, Deimos.
Wait. Yeah,
All right, you ready for this?
Wait, is someone getting pregnant?
I think Renly
I
is.
think like it. I'm hoping fertility spell acts like Viagra.
Oh,
All right.
smart.
So, Deimos, Renly goes octopus form and starts tying you up with the silk rope, wrapping and tying and binding you. And a couple minutes, a minute goes by, and Renly, roll a dexterity check with advantage.
All right, and Elvin is totally working on his bits.
I mean, how would you tie him up with a rope? It won't even slow him down.
Oh,
Okay, Deimos. That's you.
What the fuck? What this shit is that?
Elwin ties it around nether regions as well to help keep things up where they need to be.
Why would people want to get tied up? That's
I
like
don't know.
not good.
But if it keeps things going, it's going.
You tie up chicken when you put it in the oven. You don't tie up people
Okay.
unless you're
So-
a murderer.
All right. So with that bit of cooperative role playing, Deimos, you're able to maintain your the damage held within your fleshy cap of unicorn skull. Cap.
Does the trauma add to the damage
It should.
in the cap now?
Deimos,
I have-
make Deimos wisdom saving throw disadvantage.
DC's 33.
Deimos, you realize that what's happening right now is a necessity, right? It has to happen, but you can
That's
tell
what
that you're.
Anyone says when they're doing this to somebody, "Oh, this
Yep.
has to happen."
It has
Take
to happen,
advantage. This is
but
not
you're gonna
good.
you're gonna have many sleepless nights because of this. Okay. Anyway, okay, yeah, so that just happened.
All right, let's just add to Deimos' PTSD. All right.
You're starting over again, remember? We cleansed you. Oh wait, no, we didn't, because Rinley fucked.
Oh, I think it just got worse. He just
Yeah,
got.
that's right.
It went from tentacles to being okay, but then
Yeah,
there was
that's
a
right.
tentacle monster wrapping him up with a thing he's scared of even more. So I think he's afraid of both again. Even worse.
Probably.
All right,
Poor Deimos.
you
Just
guys.
keeps getting screwed over by the tree bear.
You guys arrive at Malavelm. Okay, and as you approach, you can tell that the angel's influence has stopped here. Okay. And you get to Malavelm, and this massive tree has the accumulation of souls pouring into the tree is massive. Many tens of thousands of souls, 100,000 souls, more. Hundreds of thousands of souls are pouring into are on their way to the tree. It's not just flashing with occasional light. It is now a stream of constant energy flowing towards the mountain where Conquest and Glory, the Hellsteed, is just absorbing this power.
Elwin, you're the only one with some juice left. Can you sort of see through the plane, using your awakened senses and see how it's funneling this power, so maybe we can break or reverse the feed?
I'll do whatever. What do you think I should do?
Ellen,
I
you
don't
sound
know.
like you're in bad shape. Did you okay?
No, I'm kind of I feel very, very rough at the moment. The bondage plus travel plus Annabella slow loading, and I called it, and I'm just like, oh god. So,
I think he was talking about Elwin.
I was talking to Ellen in real life. Ellen, you okay, man?
You guys are funny. I feel like shit. I'm gonna try to talk as little as possible, but I'm here to roll dice if you guys need me. So whatever Renly you want me to do, just tell me. Ellen, use this and roll this, and
the
Ellen
matrix
will do
feed
it.
through to the code line.
So you want him to use to do a perception check with
With his awakened senses, sort of to
With a spark?
look where the magic and the soul energy is traveling through the tree, to kind of see the circuit or the flow of power, to see if we can kind of switch it in reverse or break it.
Okay. All right, Owen, do a sparked perception check.
I enhance ability you.
Oh, that's a maximum spark, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. Hold on. Performance.
You have advantage.
You have advantage.
So 7 plus 4, 11 times 3.
No, I gave you advantage.
Oh,
so-
he rolled 2 dice though, so
Oh, okay.
gotta give
So-
him guidance,
Sure. Roll it, Deimos.
dude. 4
Alright.
times 3 is 12.
So,
Give
Deimos,
him a reroll.
7 plus
Ellen.
4 is 7 plus 4, 15 into 3 is 45. Okay.
you guys, you see that as Elwyn awakens his senses and peers into what's going on here, that this is it's a very unholy operation going on. The souls are being consumed. They're being literally destroyed and burned up, and converted to just pure energy, and transferred over to the steed. You don't see any way to stop the process other than destroying the tree.
You get your axe out, Deimos.
It's time for your cap, Deimos.
I don't think it is. I think it's time for Deimos' motherfucking crazy cap. I don't know what's going on, but Deimos can't move, and I'm very afraid.
You're gonna give the tree crabs.
Are you guys just dragging Deimos along as he's tied up apparently, or
On
what?
the cloud,
Yes.
we're going to unbind you and drop you on the tree.
As soon as you unbind him, his boner goes down. So you guys got to time this out so that.
All right, I'm guessing. Okay, let's be honest. This is probably what they're gonna do. Apparently, because Deimos is some weird motherfucker. All right, they're gonna keep Deimos tied up. All right, they're gonna pinpoint him, drop him down like a goddamn nuclear fucking missile. Deimos is actually gonna use his 10th level spell on top of this to turn into crazy, very large, big Deimos, and then I'll use my 5th level spark. I'm gonna roll a d6.
Okay.
We'll yo-yo you.
Damn it. So, damn it.
Good.
7 more 6s. 4. Okay, so times 4. So here's my D4 to see how many turns I can stay very big. So I can stay for 2. I'd say the sparks maybe longer. But the spark goes off. So times 4, and then my big form. I'm assuming the unicorn horn grows really big with it, maybe. And I'm gonna
Wait,
blast
you're
off.
you're using your big form, the 10th level spell.
Yeah. It's
Alright,
a pretty
so
big
you're
tree,
using-
right?
So okay, here. So here's a tree.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are flying in. Right. I guess this is. You're flying in. Let me recenter this shit.
But we're pretty good at gauging how tough things are, ish, right? At least decent at gauging it.
All right.
This would be
It's a
a
big ass
don't
tree.
have a prayer level.
A what?
Okay.
This would be we don't have a prayer level.
Yeah, so I hand spark my 10th level to get really big. To
So
do
you're
super
sparking.
demos.
All right. You're not super Deimos. You're going awakened Deimos, like Super
Awakened
Saiyan Blue.
Deimos. And I'm thinking, if I go Super Saiyan Blue Deimos, does my hat get bigger? With all my pent up angry rage.
The traumatic,
Yep.
Sure.
Magic items form to fit the wear.
Yeah. So my thinking was I get bigger with all my pent up anger and rage of whatever the fuck is going on. Sparked it to get bigger. And then I was just gonna blow the whole load into this tree.
Okay. All right. So
Right
You're
in its
flying in, so
mouth,
this is-
right in its mouth.
This is the
And
way
if
this is
it
going to
makes
play
any
out.
difference, I'm going to use a nausea spark when the blast goes off, which is a D3 because I had one more D3 left, which does nothing, but still.
All right, hold on. So this is going to play out. So you guys are flying in. Let's roll initiative.
All right.
Roll low, please. Roll low. Oh, I didn't mean to roll twice.
Elwin, roll.
Why do I have disadvantage?
You are exhausted.
Oh, you have a,
One level of
Oh
exhaustion.
yeah, I'm exhausted also. On top
Okay.
of everything else.
all right. So Deimos, you're currently still tied up. All right. You're going to time out all this stuff. Let's see. Your let me see if your legacy weapon to go beyond divine free action, consume your 10th level spell slot. Your eyes burn with awakened light. For one turn, you increase in size to 100 feet tall, and you assume your awakened form. You can grasp the threads of reality, creating beyond godly feats of strength. Okay, so that's a free action on your turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, you are restrained and grappled. All right.
We're gonna wait for
All right.
his turn and then drop him.
No, you guys gotta set up the release thing. I'm like a fucking torpedo. I like this.
Okay, Elwin, what do you do?
Let me see if I got something big enough that can throw you.
I'll hold. You know what? I'm gonna make fire bolts surround my body twice, so I have 6 fire bolts.
Okay.
Orbiting.
All right.
Ooh, I got one. Midas. I can
Hold on,
do the torpedo
it's-
thing for us.
It's Malavelm's turn. So as you guys are approaching, the creature's eyes are not—they don't open, but its head turns towards you. You can see this swarm of souls along the ground just pouring into Malavelm. It's glowing and bristling with power. As you approach in the air, several things happen. First, the it issues out a command, right? You can feel the ground kind of rumble with its low voice, and along the ground, souls start to explode. They burst up through the air and just like pillars of explosion, just blasting through the air at you guys. So. Elwin misses, hits Renly, hits Deimos, hits Adis.
Hold
Okay.
on.
No, hold on. That might hit me. It's because I was still at 50.
Renly, what's your
That
armor
would hit me.
class? What's your armor
Okay.
class, Owen?
Use my last War God's Blessing to deflect it.
All right, so it
I'm
deflects
not
Deimos off of Deimos.
Oh, what's your armor
Um,
class?
23.
Would 5 more save you from your hit?
If I shield and he
Leafy.
shields me, would it stack?
No, it wouldn't.
No, it doesn't sack.
I would not.
Renly, how much more do you need to save?
6.
that you hit?
No, 7.
Sorry. Can't help you there. And what was mine? Oh,
Yours was-
everything hits me. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's
Okay, so
impossible
Deimos,
to
you
not
use
hit.
your War God's Blessing to stop it from hitting you. All right.
Yep.
So these soul explosions burst through the air and they smack the 3 of you guys. Okay. And all of you, let's see here. I'm going to roll a d10. 7. Your wisdom drops by 7. You can just feel your life force your soul energy just being drained away from you. So make a note of what your actual wisdom score is, and then reduce by 7.
Okay.
Okay. All right, That's one action. And
hey,
then
Marcus, I just noticed.
Yeah.
Right here, it says intelligence 16, but I'm still at 11. Did that ever get?
yeah, that got cleared.
Okay. All right.
And one of the angel ladies, you guys have.
Deimos, you should be back to normal intelligence also.
Yeah, I fixed that, I think, last time, yeah.
Okay. So, that's one of its actions, and then you can see it issues another call, and this time you see the tether that has, because what's happening is all the souls flow into Malavam, and it funnels this power. It converts them into energy, and it funnels this power up to where the mountain is, the celestial steed is.
So after seeing that the ridiculous hit that it did on us that hurt, as soon as I see it start focusing and doing whatever it's gonna do, I'm gonna use my free action to unleash all 6 of the fire bolts at it. See if I can sort of distract it or give it like.
Go ahead.
Something.
Go ahead, fire.
Good pause.
Has it makes it vulnerable to fire? I want to know.
I
We'll
think
see.
it's vulnerable to these fists. Oh shit. What's it say, C?
50 or more.
All the energy just hits it and just like disperses around it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. You see, it uses its action, and you can see a call go out. A burst of light flows along this tether towards the mountain where the steed is, right? Like a message being sent to the steed. Okay, that's its turn. Adis, you're up.
Quick, be sprint.
Deimos.
Disrupt its message.
I can't use. Wait, I have no spells, yo. I can't do shit except transport you to the tree. That's the best you can get out of me. I have literally no spell slots. I can get you to the tree if you're ready to go.
He can't do anything. We have to ready it for his turn and then drop
You're
it.
literally carrying him. Yeah, you can move him in his bondaged form, but that's about it.
Just hold your action to move him on his turn.
Exactly. Like hold your action to drop him on his turn.
I can't. I have to use my action to turn him into the form that can transport him.
No, we're just dropping him on top of the thing.
How are you getting him to the tree then?
Aren't we still on the,
guys are flying.
the cloud?
By
Yeah, you guys are
gravity.
flying.
Yeah, we're still flying. We're dropping him
Oh, we-
above him.
Oh, you're still in her little cloud thing?
Let's
I thought
say that you guys have declouded, and you're literally like falling through the air in the direction of the tree. All right.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that works.
Let's say that's what's happening.
So get ready to throw him.
You can turn into something that can disrupt the
Can
thing.
does this look like one of those little like tether things from like an anime show where there's like this white like cord and there's this little white ball moving along it that is the message that he sent?
How is the
Sure.
message being sent?
Oh, it's
Okay.
it's moving along that tether, but it's gone. It's like super fast. It's moving
How far away is it?
from you.
Yeah.
It's already it's moving along really quickly. Like it's already a couple miles away.
I know.
Is
Oh,
it?
well,
It's
there's
like the speed
fuck
of
all
light.
I can do. There's like fuck all I can do about that. Well, I guess I'll just hold my action because I don't really have anything I can do at the moment. So, not first and second level spells aren't going to do a whole lot in this situation.
Okay, Deimos, you're up.
All right, I heard nothing. All right, so Deimos is dropping down like a gosh damn torpedo.
Okay.
So Deimos is gonna do what we said he was gonna do
Okay.
because we need to really destroy this tree, and we got to go all out. All right.
All right.
So he's gonna get super duper big. He's my 10th level. All right.
All right. You're going
And-
blue form.
Blue form. And proportionate to that, I'm gonna unleash the torrent of the pent up stress Deimos. And we got a ×4 with the spark. With all that crap.
All right. We actually have an image for this.
Yeah, Eddie Hall.
All right.
Yeah. Can't wait for his boxing match. It's gonna be sweet.
I forgot we made this token.
Yeah, dude. Eddie Hall's sweet. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna go just destroy the shit out of this thing.
Okay. So you're flying in. You burst out of your ropes, right? And you're torpedoing into this creature. You hit the tree. All right. So you're unleashing your unicorn helmet, right?
Yes. So that's
Your
like the initial hit. Is just the unicorn superpower crazy shit.
All right. Let's see. Let me review what the unicorn does. Okay, I'll link it so you guys can read it because you haven't used this very often. All right.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Action. Once per combat, the user may release concentration to activate the skull caps. So this is your action to use this. To activate the skull cap's offensive power. The focal spot of intake transforms into a unicorn-like horn crafted from the steely rod of a baler. Alright, so that's the erection that you're trying to hold up. Any creature rammed with the tip of this horn must make a con saving throw against the user's DC. On a failure, it takes the full damage that the skull cap has absorbed and is covered in goop.
Mm-hmm.
On success, it takes half damage and dodges the goop, which lands in a puddle on the floor. Who wrote this weapon,
You
this
did.
item?
You-
Okay. All right. So you slam into it. All right. You use your action. You
Thick, demented man wrote that.
A disgusting man who makes super powerful things.
you switch it from into power move blow. You activate power move blow, and you slam your unicorn hat into this creature. So it's
All
gonna
of
make
my super blue powerful might.
yes.
Titus, are you
How
sure
much
you're
damage
not
does it have stored in it?
15,000. Oh, sorry. 15,437.
Okay. It's gonna roll a save. What's your DC?
A shitload because I'm a super blue man. But I think that normally fails my regular save.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah.
And also, so it's times. I'm ×4 blue, which I put in all my power into this crap.
Okay.
Won't have much, so we're playing all the stops right now.
Yeah. You
No.
hurtle, Damus. You hurtle in. You headbutt this thing, right? With your unicorn hat, right? So you got like this unicorn horn on the top of your head, and you in your super blue form, you roar and yell and you slam head first into Malavelm. All right. It's craggy, thick armored exterior that like it full on deflected Elwyn's firebolts, right? You split its armor open and it just shatters. It shatters open in front of you, and you can see at its core a beating tree heart in the middle of its form, right? just right there in front of you. You're holding onto the edge of this thing. Go ahead, and as you shove the horn into the heart, it's 15,437.
4, right?
Times 4. Yeah. So you're over 60,000 damage. Okay. You shove your horn into its heart, and what do you yell? What do you do? Because you basically one hit KO this thing.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
All right. He runs in, and he looks behind him, and he puts a pamphlet on the guy's shoulder.
It says, "The power of Tempest compels you."
And then I goop over all. What's ever fucking wrong. It's super goopy.
Did he get
Oh,
pregnant?
Earth Heart, yes.
Is the
The
tree
power of Tempest.
Flying in, so you like skydive in, slap something on its chest. The chest bursts open.
You know what? No, I'm so
Dude.
fast. I slap that pamphlet on that message that's going past, and power stroke into him.
Oh my god!
I've seen a few movies that like at the end, the girl really likes having all that stuff on her, so the tree might like you a lot.
Yeah. But you
few
see,
movies.
you see,
and the research that you've done, you're saying you think that there's some people who actually like it.
you see, it's like Deimos is walking away from this and is getting
Science.
as it's going down. Instead of walking away from an explosion, he's walking away from like a massive explosion of goop. He didn't even turn around because he's a badass.
Elwin has conducted careful research, and he's concluded
The
that.
tree is all
Oh,
spiritual.
I got a good one. Watch
And
this.
this is all like physical nature, like the basis of instincts kind of
Oh
thing.
crap!
So
What are
it's
you
like
linking me to?
the opposite.
This is actually kind of funny. Wait for it. It gets pretty good. Thank you.
How the hell do you have this video just queued up?
I googled something. It took 2 seconds. The power of the helmet.
Hey, Midas, I cast. Wait, what is this?
Oh crap!
Oh my god, the guy's so pissed off.
Can throw a knife a fucking dildo.
I wonder how many times they had to film that. Or
A lot.
oh jeez. Oh, that's good. Okay. Adis, what are you casting?
Wait, I'm casting reverse flow on his message tether.
Reverse flow on his message tether. What's that
What
supposed
is
to
the
do?
reverse flow?
Yeah, it'll reverse the flow of the message that he sent and send it back to us.
Oh.
Feasible.
Let me see reverse flow. Click it. Link it.
I just invented it. Right now.
Fuck yous.
He's
All right.
killing a Deimos.
What are you talking about? Deimos' plans are always planned out.
Deimos
Alright.
and Elwin invent shit on the spot all the damn time.
Malavelm blows up. All right. So Adis, let me see here. You're trying to interfere with it. I'll let you roll an arcane check.
Arcane, gotcha. 1 sec. Here you go. Oh, I accidentally clicked it twice, I think. Oh no, I have disadvantage on everything.
Okay. 31. To
I don't think I have any
interfere
sparks.
with its message. Are you out of sparks?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have my legacy item, which gives me like a super, like basically see the matrix of all things magic. If it's magical in nature, that might help maybe.
Let me see. I'm gonna link your item so everyone can see it. You can see through anything. Yada yada. 2 spells at once.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that first part.
Double concentration.
Oh, it's in the description. One smell is
Yeah.
deep inside. Okay.
That's what I'm aiming for. Because I'm like, I don't have any. I'm glad you pulled that off, Deimos, because I literally had like no power for this fight.
Deimos isn't even done yet. That's the best part.
Maybe save it for when the steed comes charging in now.
Deimos has this form for 1 turn. That's his.
Oh, okay, yeah, keep going.
I have a bonus action left.
Take that soul energy and use it, baby.
This is what I
Right.
envisioned happened to that tree. Deimos hit it at like, a 45-degree angle, went straight through the tree, right? Came out, landed 3-point landing on the ground, and started walking away as this like tidal wave of goop just started pouring out of the hole.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Pretty much what happened. Okay. So Adis, I don't think you're going to be able to interrupt the message. Just with that roll and with your item here, there's nothing here that could have intercepted it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay, I want to point out I took the attack action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a pretty good thing, because I'll use my War Priest Blessing to turn my attack action, my bonus action, into another attack, because I'm a cleric. Right? And you know what my bonus attack is?
What's that?
It's fucking goddamn grabbing that fucking tether and pulling that bitch in.
You're yanking
Pulling
on
the
the tether to pull the steed in?
Yeah, I'm pulling that message out of there. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what's
you're
happening.
you're gonna try to stop the message?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not trying to pull the steed to you. You're trying to rip.
No. I'm not that cool yet.
You're
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
breaking
if you're trying to
Okay.
pull the steed to you, that's
Yeah,
that's gonna be.
Pretty ballsy, but pretty much I'm trying to like grab the message, because like, you know, I'm connected to that thing and it sent it like something. But let's be honest, all magic is based off of muscle. So I'm gonna use my muscles to stop it. and
Yeah,
pull
I
it
mean,
back.
you're definitely
Where's
connected to the
space and
tether.
time?
Because at this moment you're inside the tree, so you're definitely
Yeah.
connected to the tether.
And I will pull back the message.
all right. Roll
Damos,
a
Damos,
athletics check.
Oh, very
Damos,
good.
it's too
All right,
late.
I don't know how to do it in this blue form, but I can do a normal one if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Just roll normal.
Damos, it's too late to pull out.
Demos
All right.
is
So
always all nuts in. Demos pull-out game is weak.
okay. Deimos, you grab onto this energy tether, and like in a way that defies any kind of logic, you hold the energy and you rip it. All right, you rip it towards you and you shatter the tether, and it breaks not where your hand is, but it breaks further down the line. And you look and you see that the message that was sent along the tether, it has not made it. The connection was broken further past where the message
so
was. It
stopped
was
it.
traveling up the
Okay.
line. Yeah, it stopped it. All right. So you have all this energy just kind of fizzling in your hand. This latent soul energy. Do you do anything else with your turn?
Yes. For the very, very end of it, because I
Mhm.
made an attack and technically a grapple action, I'll use my boon. I'm gonna grab all that soul energy and put it back into the ground, because apparently this plane needs more soul energy, or it's gonna go fizzle out.
Wait.
Okay.
Put it into the rainbow energy or an Elwyn.
No, but it's stealing people's souls.
Okay, then put it back in the rainbow energy, which is
Yeah. That's what I
Golly.
meant. Like, yeah, put it back in like that shit. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like, now I'm
Alright.
not giving it to the steed. I'm trying to shove it into that stuff because I'm trying to revitalize the land and like restore balance. Because Damos is a good guy, I think.
not just stopping the barrier, but boosting the energy.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I take out
All right.
the AAA battery and I put it in a 7.4 lipo battery.
That's that's a that's a great play. That's a great play. So you take your hand and you wrap up all this energy that you have in your hand, this soul energy, and as your final move, you take it and you slam it down into the ground. Okay, and inexplicably, because you are in your awakened Deimos form, who can you can rip and tear space and time.
Damos is magical. He's a wizard.
You shove all this energy back into the ground, and you can see the rainbow light color just surge through this place. Okay, it was previously dark, and now it is surging through this area. And as it does, the angel's influence just spreads throughout the whole of Shehakim. Okay.
I'm looking at the mountain. Is anything happening to that icy mountain as the rainbow waves get to it? But the steed was?
Yes.
Oh god.
And I learned me some tree.
Learn you some tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
steal a form.
Oh, Malavelm's form?
Mhm.
Malavelm doesn't actually move.
Okay.
All it could do is activate its soul hosts, the souls on the ground, and message the the mountain for help.
Yeah, but
Tell
it's got
somebody.
like a 60 grand HP pool. Even if you only give me 10% of that, that's a lot of HP.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
We have no prayer because I have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage now. Okay.
It's so good.
Okay. So a couple things happen. Let me just get this here. With Malavelm shattered and the soul's connection to the mountain severed, the rainbow light, the rainbow energy surges through this whole realm, and the whole realm transforms. It is now the realm of what is. A surge of light flashes before you, and instantly, in your presence, you see Sistia and Magali. They say to you,
It has been done. The realm is rejuvenated. Our power has rejoined the planes. The domains have been united. This is now Shakim, as it once was, as it always should have been.
and again, shining rainbow light everywhere. The frost is all gone, right?
There is but one remaining blight on this land.
So the demons have been purged. They're either the remaining hosts have fled, and many of the demons have been defeated. There's only one
Wait,
blight left on this land.
what about Deimos' friend in their recruitment drive?
Oh, you'll have to go back and check in with Branthor to see what happened.
Deimos?
Hmm.
Are we gonna go check?
Oh, we gotta find out the other blight and shit.
Okay.
I'm sure we already
Halfway
know
to
what
that
it is.
mountain where the steed was buried under
So
snow.
you see descending from the cloud from the sky, right? Stepping at two things happening. The steed begins to rise. The whole mountain range. It's not just a mountain. The whole mountain range begins to crack and move. The earth shakes as a hoof sets down on the ground. And simultaneously descending from the cloud, you see Conquest, its rider, settle down onto his seat on the steed's back. All right. So larger than large, Conquest and Glory slowly settle into place. Around it, there is no rainbow light. around where Conquest and Glory are. Did you guys want to say something?
Pride. They have no pride. That's why.
Sure.
Um,
Deimos, were you going to say something?
no, I'm not even peeing my pants right now. I'm definitely peeing my pants right now. Angel
Okay.
ladies, how do we coax them to maybe go somewhere else?
It can be done, but a god must do it.
Oh, yes. Easy peasy. Okay, very good. Only if there's a god around here.
Hey, can we go back
We-
down another level?
We are just archangels holding this domain together. The realm of what is needs a deity to claim its power, hold its domain, and take over this land.
The earth shakes and cracks as the steed and the rider are now at full height. Conquest draws this massive sword from his belt, and they are bristling with the power of 1,000,000 slain demons and angels, and even a slain god force, as Oral's soul was also consumed by the horse and rider, surging through this massive being.
If we're looking for something to fight Conquest and Glory, and if we're looking for someone to take over a rainbow pink plane, I look towards Tempest, who I feel would be ideal in this situation to fight Conquest and Glory.
But Tempest is already a god.
Sure.
Wait, is this the most powerful domain there is now?
It seems like it.
No, that's the one on the top.
No, hear me out on this one. Why can't a god have multiple domains?
Because that's cheating.
It is, isn't it?
That's what the red dude's trying to do. He's trying to cheat and have multiple places.
But like out of game stuff, what do we what do we got? Like, who can we put here?
A dragon god?
I think we're out of people.
I mean,
So, yeah, you got to remember, try to think about who you have and what your options are. The mortals that had a divine spark in them. I mean, Akelia, Euphemia now, Kildrak,
30. Yep.
Mistra,
We put him somewhere. Haven't put her anywhere.
Tempest.
We put Kildrak on the forge, right? In that plane.
He's helping with Forge. He has not claimed a domain.
Okay, so we could still use him, but we kind of need him on the forge, though.
wait, is Elwyn's god currently owning that plane or planeless?
Bahamut? Yeah, Bahamut.
Yeah.
Bahamut is the god of Solaris.
Okay.
I mean, Elwyn could always claim the plane.
Glittergold is.
Yeah, where's Glitter Gold?
We already gave
Glitter Gold. You left him with so Akelia is the goddess of Elysium, right?
Mhm.
You left Glitter Gold and Euphemia on Lunaria, and basically Lunaria is where the Maw of the Void is, right?
Mhm.
So so Glitter Gold is there. He keeps the portal open so you guys can pass through it, but Euphemia just kind of pieced out and she went to the moon.
So could
But
Euphemia take over Lunaria and Glittergold come to this rainbow realm?
No. Once they've claimed the
They
domain, it's theirs.
And if they left, we wouldn't be able to get back down to Elysium.
And besides, you'd have to go talk to Euphemia about that.
Yeah.
Bahamut is god of Solaris. Okay.
We can't.
Mistra's there.
She's on Elysium. Kildrak is on Solaris.
Wait. Gunslinger guy. He seems like a god, right?
He lost everything.
No, he gave up his power.
He gave up his power.
He's
but did he give you your power?
he's back on the he's on the material plane. He went back down there with Shaylin.
Can we fuck him over one more time and make him a god?
Because he took Hiccup.
Oh my god, that bastard.
Son of a bitch. Seriously, can we fuck him over and make him a god?
I don't think he has a spark.
He does.
The angels turn to you and they say,
Friends, time is of the essence.
Conquest and Glory are now at full height and their attention has turned to you.
I think Tempest might be the only one.
They take a few large strides forward, and as they do, the mountains beneath their feet crack. You can feel the plane itself shifting under their footfalls. This is power on so Oral in her goddess form has nothing on this guy. Okay?
God.
The horse and rider are the ultimate weapons that Asmodeus set in place to overthrow the highest level powers on this mountain. They're batteries of soul energy from all the chaos and death that have been going on through all these wars at Asmodeus' call. Right? They're his ultimate weapon.
And the angels think a newbie god could just be like, "Hey, go away," and they would just go away.
Well,
Well,
I'm just wondering right now, Mithra and Tempest both sort of died or, came back. Like, they've been gods before in some form or in some kind of reality. So could we have them both take over since this is a duality like Magali and Tistia? Can Mithra and Tempest take over the plane together? And like,
I don't know.
It's not a two god plane anymore.
Also, I want to say, I think that these guys are batteries that get made from a plane of souls, right? So all these souls are derivative from this plane. If the guy's in charge of this plane, technically all that soul energy is in regards under control to this plane, right? So they could kind of fuck it over. Engineering. All right.
You'll have
Does
to
anyone-
see what happens.
I got one plan though. Okay. First off, I'm going to spark this. This is my D3 spark. I'm rolling a D6. Oh, cool. So times 3. Because I don't use this much, because I like to save my stuff for every other level. I'm gonna do divine intervention and try to talk to fucking what the fuck his name is.
or Cornelius?
What the fuck?
Cornelius. I'm hyperpowering my divine intervention with
You're talking to the
Cornelius.
secretary. Okay.
Because I know that there are some gods up there that were like minor gods, but minor gods at this point are like major gods, and we need someone ASAP.
All right, you're talking to Cornelius.
I
All right.
times 3 it.
All right, you zoom, so you get a mental image. Cornelius is there. He's sitting on a pile of bones, picking his toenails with like someone's
Cornelius.
with a bone, with like a pinky bone, that he got from somebody.
Cornelius. It's been too long.
Huh?
It's getting crazy.
Whoa, Deimos. Whoa,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
He says,
straight up.
He looks over at the brazier where all the essence is supposed to be. Did I accidentally let you run out of essence? Do you need more of Mr. Bane's essence?
Yeah, wait, who? I don't know
Yeah.
who that is. But first off, I need
Mr.
a god
Best
to
of all
take
your
over.
power. The god you've been
Yes.
worshipping for years and
Tempest?
years.
I'm so Cornelius. We're speaking a different language.
No,
But-
no. Let me show you.
Shah
Let me show you. He goes
No,
over to the
I-
brazier, right? And he kind of taps it, right? And you feel a tingle right through your body, right? See?
I get it.
Whenever
What's up?
I put power here, it goes straight to you. Whenever you need power, it
Yes.
comes straight from here. It doesn't come from someone else.
Temp, Cornelius, this is a higher pay grade. Don't worry about it. Shah Hakim, I need a god. I have a direct super message from crazy powers that I have. I don't know how it works, but if I flex hard, it works. Do we have an excess god that you could hand me over to put in charge of Shah Hakim?
An excess god to
Yes.
take over Sheh Hakim.
Yes, I need a god.
He
Quick.
says, you see him taking he thinks for a second. He scratches the back of his skull, and he pulls out another from between a couple of his ribs. He pulls out like an index finger bone from some other creature, right? And he dips it in some gore on his leg, and he pulls out the dried skin of some creature, and he starts writing on it. Right? He's like, I'm taking down a note to ask Mr. Bane for a god to go down to Sheh Hakim, requested
Cornelius.
by Deimos.
I need this now.
There. He says,
Okay.
I wrote
I'm gonna
down
say
a
I'm
note.
Sparking it. It's super sparked. So I'm assuming I'm like, instead of like talking to him, I like space travel to there. Good. I'm gonna take the note out of his hand, and I'm gonna walk out the door to find this sub boss, Mr. Bane, to go tell him to get a gosh damn fucking guy down here really fucking quick.
So he's like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
You're basically astral projecting onto that plane, on where he is. You grab the pen, and you're walking out the door. And as you walk out the door, you look out and you see. So I don't have a picture of this, but you see a. Okay. You see a whole world consumed in war. You look out and you see angels, and you're in a citadel. You're in a tower, right? And all around you there are divinities and celestials and all kinds of creatures fighting and defending. The whole world is covered in demons and devils. The whole sky is filled with it. It makes the army that you just fought here on Shehakim look paltry. That was 1 battalion reserve, what you guys fought here. This is the front lines of the army, of the battle. You see creatures that you know. Demigorgon is climbing the tower, a wall of a keep, tearing it apart. You see him shredding angels and divinities, minor gods flying around, getting swatted out of the sky, dying. Full gods contesting with beings and demons that are equal or greater in power to them. You see demon lords from the worst levels of hell, devils, dukes from the plains of hell are here, and yeah, there's carnage everywhere. The battle is being rapidly lost by the heavenly forces. As you're looking out there, you're taking it in. Cornelius comes up beside you, and he says to you, he says, "Where? See?" He says, "The only gods that are here are the ones that are dying."
Yeah, get that. No problem. Give me the most injured one you have.
He says, "I'm not going out there. Mr. Bane put me in a nice safe spot here so I can help you by putting essence into this little bowl here, see?"
Can I look into the distance with my super tempest powers? And can I see a almost dying minor god? That's like
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
somewhere.
sure. Roll a perception check.
Oh, I don't know why it was at advantage, but
14 and 17, they both would have been okay. All right. You're looking out there. You see this guy.
oh, cool. I'm gonna grab him.
Is he a demon?
No. He's, first of all, he's far away. He's I mean, he's like down on the ramparts. He's a minor god. He's the goblin minor god.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna look at him, and I say,
Cornelius, you tell whoever's in charge to let whatever I'm gonna do happen. This guy's gonna die if I don't do it, and I'm a doctor. Okay?
So Cornelius goes, I don't exactly go out there and tell anyone what to do. I'm kind of pretty low on the totem pole.
all right, I'm gonna go think through my mind to this son of a bitch who probably works for Tempest, Bane, and I'm gonna go like,
Hey, Bane, Mr. Secretary guy for Tempest, I'm gonna go steal this goblin god. Is it cool if I steal him? I'm gonna put him in charge of Shah Hakim. We're moving on up. Cool. I don't know who you are. And then I'm gonna gate that. I'm gonna gate that dude to us because he's gonna die
So,
anyways.
so you're an astral projection. You don't have
Yeah.
any power to influence into this area.
But I can
And
do for my body in that plane, right?
to gate a god from up on the realm
He's like
to
a
down to where you are,
dying god.
that's way beyond your pay grade right now. If you
We've
want
totally
if you're
already done it before. As a reminder, we've already done it before.
Only gate like Mistra or someone, and I'm just
No,
wondering.
we straight up gated a demon god from like 3 levels above us down.
Also, I want to point out, I am technically
there
sparked
were
right now.
there were a
There we go.
lot of extenuating circumstances. That
Yeah.
was
What if I
basically
blow-
I'm just pointing out the fact that we have accomplished it before. That's all.
no, that
What if I
wasn't you
blow
guys that did
all my
that.
I'll build through all my spell levels.
Tell yourself that, Midas.
All right, wait, Cornelius.
Wait,
I need
wait.
I need more juice. Do you have any of that super primo Bane juice?
Oh
I'm just wondering.
do.
Can Quigley become the god of this plane because he's an awakened sort of creature amalgamation thing? He's
No,
an him.
no Quigley's not even a person right now.
Ah, damn it.
What if we use super premium Bane primo juice? And I burn every spell slot I have. I take 3 levels of exhaustion. And Oh wait, I also have I can probably do magic stuff with these I got a bunch of these magic shit. I got Visage Archdemon stuff. They're magical, right? I'll burn all those gems.
I mean,
I'm
just
trying to get this
Mistra.
goblin guy.
Yeah, Gaten Mistra. Mistra was a god. She has memories of that, right? So she'd sort of know what to do that way. You're bringing him back into power, and she's in a lower
Yeah.
level. We can do it.
You see Deimos going over this brazier, which gives me power, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You can't actually
I'm gonna
touch
drop-
anything here. You can't actually touch anything here.
Yeah, I cannot touch anything. What happens if I happen to drop something? It's a tier 3 spark. All right.
If
I have
I
all
guess
this body stuff I've been collecting from powerful
Midas.
demons. That sounds
If
like
you-
it has power into it.
I mean
I cast
I
my
guess
new spell, Make Manifest Mind, on Deimos, which allows him to accomplish anything he can think in his mind.
Yes.
He has it automatically enabled.
Deimos is
every
flexing.
game.
He's flexing so hard right now. I will drop every single thing I have in my body stuff, which I was going to turn into super cool armor, including my TP that I have, which includes Saloon's hair, which is god power right there, all into that brazier to give me enough power to pull that stupid gosh damn minor goblin god to Shah Hakim.
You're naked
you want
again.
to pull him down here.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Deimos does dumb shit, and sometimes it
All right.
works out.
All right.
I have
All right. Burn all that stuff from your inventory.
Run out
3
naked.
levels of exhaustion. Let's see. What are we taking out from your? What else are we taking?
It's a
from your
lot of
inventory?
body stuff. I want to point out it's a lot of good shit that I'm giving
Okay.
up.
You're burning all of it, and your chimichangas.
I had the astral plane.
Wait, even the plus 10 chimichanga?
Yeah, it's
You
going.
burned everything.
It's bullshit.
You're back to nothing.
I want to point out I'm deleting all this stuff, and I'm really butthurt if this doesn't work.
It's not gonna work.
I'm super butthurt. Deimos collects trophies, and I lost all my trophies in the mortal realm. These are all the
Doing
trophies I
this?
got in the divine realm. I need something to work for Deimos.
You lost your underwear, your tiny whities.
Oh no, stretchy pants stay.
Yeah, the item's fine.
Everything.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I lost all my body stuff, which is taken from like archdemons, and there's a bunch of cool shit in there. It's all gone. I'm super sad. Pull this motherfucker.
Okay. So you present all this stuff to Cornelius, and he says, "You want me to put all that in the brazier? That's dumb." But he says, "But I'll take it." And he reaches back through the world, and you can feel his hands on you, just pulling all that stuff out of your bag.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And so he's got it now in his realm, and you're still in astral projection, standing there. Okay? He's looking at this stuff. He says, "You're into some weird stuff, Deimos."
No, Cornelius. This is super powerful, cool stuff. This is some good shit. This is the premium stuff. This is all from
Right.
crazy powerful guys.
He says, "But I'll take it. It seems kind of fun." Right? And he throws onto the pile of other body parts that he has in the corner. He walks over to the shelf, and he reaches up on his tippy toes, and he pulls from the top shelf a little jar. Right? It's a jar. It's like it's about the size of like a like what like girls' nail polish. That amount of of clear, like whitish liquid, right? He says, "This is the primo stuff." Right? He goes over to the brazier. He says, "Are you ready?"
Yeah.
He says, "All right, hold on to your ball sack."
Okay.
All right? And he dumps it into the brazier. All right? It flashes with light. You feel a surge of energy, and you get ripped away from Cornelius's zone. Your astral image is just, I mean, it's gone. All right, it's gone, and you are back on Shehakim. Okay, you arrive there, and you are bristling with divine energy. Okay, with divine radiant energy all flowing through you. This is not awakened energy or anything like that. This is just divine energy. It's the stuff that you use to heal, to cast spells, that kind of thing. All right, it's like surging through you right now. All right, you have one action. What are you gonna do?
Where's Mistra? Where's Mistra?
Dude, so I can't pull that goblin god down?
That's what he's trying. Don't listen to her, Deimos.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
your
pulling
thing.
the almost dying. He's going to die regardless. So I'm not only saving a god's life, I'm solving a problem. Deimos here is now a problem solver. Give me that goblin.
Yeah, don't listen to Rinley. She just keeps fucking shit up.
Give me that goblin.
Where you're
Goblins have been taken advantage of for too long. It's
Oh,
time for them
no,
to take a
Deimos.
rightful place.
Deimos,
Hello,
What?
this is gonna be Owen's first subordinate god.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of thinking down low.
'Cause
Because
you know that
goblins
dude down.
love Elwyn. But yeah, so yeah,
Exactly.
I'm pulling that goblin down here.
All right, you're gonna try to gate this god back to you.
The dying god.
All right. You
Let me
cast
see
the
if I can
spell.
help him.
You utter his name, Maglubiet. All right. What are you doing, Adis? You're trying to help him?
Yeah. I'm seeing if I have anything that would help. I don't have.
You mentioned his name, Deimos.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
And
nothing.
and you see the portal begin to form. Right? And
I
you,
asked.
you
Oh, sorry.
yeah. I mean, like, it's basically you hear that now. You hear this through the portal that's beginning to form. It's not actually opened. It's beginning to form. You hear of the sounds of battle and the screams and raging, the front lines of the war, basically. You're so overwhelmed with the energy. You don't even know what plane you astral projected onto. You don't know where the gate is actually located. All right,
But I saw it.
but you thought it, and it
Yeah.
opened up. So, you hear the sounds of battle and war on the other side, right? And you mention the name, and you hear a voice come back saying, "What? What do you want of me?"
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce your name. My name's Deimos. I need you down here. I need you to become the god of Shah Hakim. We're gonna keep you alive so you don't die. Congratulations on the promotion. Just roll that into the hole. Edwin's here.
Crawl through the gate.
Do it.
I'll crawl through.
Yeah, we're saving your life. Goblins
He says-
deserve a higher place in society.
He says,
GLM.
Are you fucking with me?
No,
William
I'm
fell
not
through,
fucking-
damn
Yeah,
it!
just
come
get
on.
through the goddamn shit.
Seriously. Are you fucking
Seriously.
with me? Is this a joke? I'm
No,
here with an arrow through my heart,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
You're
so I
telling
need you
me
to talk less. Come over through
that
here.
someone
we'll take the arrow out,
all
and
of a
we'll
sudden
heal you.
cares about the goblins. I've been
Damon,
getting
Edwin, fire
getting
and thunder
crapped on
god
my
from the
whole
sky.
life.
Yes.
Can we see through the portal?
You're speaking
No.
to Elvin's entourage. Come through.
There's people here
They said-
who care about
They
everyone
told
else.
me goblins would be great. They told me that we would be one of the great races in the world with the orcs and the humans and the elves. And
Nothing's
then
happening.
look what they gave me. The goblins. And look how city the goblins are. You know how city the goblins are.
Ooh, he's racist
They-
against goblins. Ooh.
They've been
tell
playing
you
practical jokes on me ever since, sitting on my people.
The thing is, this is the time.
And now
for you to
I
shine.
am gonna die, and they're gonna
You're
play
not-
one more joke on me.
Roll.
The thing
It's
is,
all so
Shah Hakim
sad.
here is a new rejoin place. We're the agents of order. We've already pacified the lower half of this, and you are going to become the god of Shah Hakim. And you seem like you've been through hard times. And Deimos knows that yes, you, can make the right decisions. You've been through so much. And we need someone of your talents, someone of your passion.
Let's just say I
help.
come down there.
Yes.
Now I've got an arrow in my heart right now, so I'm kind of
Yes.
dying, and I'm
Yeah,
hurting
okay.
lots.
One whip him through.
We'll
But
heal
at
you.
least I know what I got. I come down there. What's gonna happen?
I'm going to heal you.
Okay.
And then you
Are
become
you good at healing goblins?
Yes, well, yeah, sure, yes. And then you become a greater god.
I become a greater god. Okay, and
Yes.
just all this power all of a sudden is mine.
Yes.
And then what? And then Asmodeus could come down and raffle stomp
No,
my
no,
ass.
no. He's not. You're already dead. You're already dead. So you come over here. We're gonna hit him from the bottom. Okay. Think about this. I pull up Adis's notebook and I point at all the gay pornos. So we're power bottoms, and we're gonna get him from the top. They won't even see it coming.
He says, oh, well.
You tell me this
Yes.
won't work. They're fighting up there. We're fucking them down here. And we're just going to work our way up and fucking them all the way up to the top.
He says, well, if what you're telling me is true, he says, it isn't a bit of appealing proposition.
Yeah,
But
it sounds a lot better than
you
dying,
seem-
right?
You seem kind of desperate, especially if
Oh,
you're
I'm
talking to
incredibly
me.
desperate. I'll be
What
straight
is
up
you
with
not telling me? What is you not telling me? I know
Giant
something
ninja-
fucked up because no one
Yeah.
does something nice to the goblins. They're always trying to fuck us over, and you're trying to fuck me
And you
over
know
right
what?
now.
You deserve the truth.
I tell him everything, what's going on, but he's gonna die regardless. But this way, you
Any
know,
chance?
he has a chance. And also, if this goes through the right way, goblins are super cool. Deimos ain't gonna lie. This guy, he actually thinks this guy's kind of cool, and he doesn't like people getting tread on.
You will
This is
fight
my
Conquest
decision.
and Glory, and you will be Conquest.
Well, we won't. He'll just get him out. Yeah. It's time for them to show the goblins' real worth.
Wait, there's a horse and rider down there?
Oh, he's leaving.
He's-
wait,
he's
you
afraid
want me
of
to come down
goblins.
there and fight the horse and rider?
No, I want you to come down here and become a greater god.
You hear this sound?
Damon,
You hear the sound right now, and you hear this slurping, squishy sound. That's the sound of me shoving this arrow further into my heart.
Damon, Tell him the horse and rider are afraid of goblins, and that's why we need him.
I'm not gonna lie to the dude.
How do you don't know that it's a lie, Deimos? He might be
You
afraid
hear
of
this
goblins.
sound? That's the sound of me taking another arrow out of this body next to me and shoving it into my ass right now, trying to get this process over with.
Die.
Alright, first off,
Hold on.
I spent a +10 shimmy motherfucking chonga and all my shit to get you here.
But Deimos, he's Euphemia. He's gonna fuck off to the moon once he's
I don't
gone.
give a shit. Get your fucking ass over here.
Hey, Midas, did you say we could or couldn't see through the portal?
What?
Did
No, you
say
can't
we
see through the
could or
portal.
couldn't?
You can just hear. You
can?
can't. You can't see.
Oh, just here.
No, the
Deimos
portal
is gonna
is
walk
not fully
through
formed.
the portal and grab him.
No, it's the portal's not fully formed. He doesn't. He doesn't want it to be open. He has to allow it to be opened in his presence.
Alright, what do you need for us to give to you or do for you to come down here and become a greater god?
I want a nice friend to
Yeah.
help me and be nice to me, be a god
Yes.
alongside of me, and not look down at me.
Yes.
Preferably a friend who can fight a horse and rider, because that's kind of fucking scary. We got a couple of those up here, and let me tell you, they roll over the shit. I've seen them ruffle thump lots of gods, and I'm a smart goblin. That's how I became to be the god of goblins.
Alright.
I love this.
Do you have a dying friend next to you?
He looks around. He goes, "No, just me. No one hangs out with goblins."
You don't have any other goblin gods?
Wait a minute. Hey, hold on. Elwyn, you know the name of your friend? You know, the dude that you gave the wand to? We'll totally bring him back to life, and he can be his friend. He can make him into like a demigod or something. You remember that guy? I don't remember what his name is.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The goblin that he gave the wand of fireballs to.
Oh,
Died. We could bring him back to life.
the
and he
Goblin
could be-
King. What's his name?
Yeah. We could bring him back to life, and he could be his buddy.
Face.
Yeah,
could bring
Sniffle
back
Face.
Sniffle
That's right.
We can bring back Sniffleface, and then he can be his friend. Then they can rule together.
We could just find someone else at this point because he's not gonna do anything.
Yes. Alright,
No,
got Quigley. And let's bind him with Mistra.
no.
I'm joking on that one. That was a joke. Alright,
Alright, you know what? You come
Here.
down here.
Wait. Did you say Mistra?
Yeah.
If you got Mistra down there, I would probably come through this place.
Oh, she's not here. Whoa, if you came down here and then you like became a greater god, and when she comes up here and she sees you, she's like, ooh, who's this cool goblin who's a greater god? You know, like probably like the fifth most powerful thing in existence. Yeah, this is
No,
serious.
No, I come through there if Mistra is there, and we take on this horse together.
Yeah, no, I have that.
Yeah, come on down, we'll get Mister.
He's kind of fine, isn't he?
She's like, I think, like what, 17 or so? I don't fucking. Sure, whatever you say, Goblin Man. Come on down.
All right, that's what you're telling him.
Wait, what did you just say? You were saying something
Amos,
about what? 17? To what?
you like Mistra like 17?
What was this question?
Said, come on down.
No,
I'm sure
what,
Mistra will
what
help
was he
us.
saying about Mistra?
That she's fine. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just need a goblin. I need a god.
No, he.
Mistra.
Deimos, wait, stop. You're actually lying to him.
Oh.
on accident, because the Mistra that's here won't be the Mistra he thinks it's gonna be.
Oh, Mistra.
Nah, it's a like young kid version of her. It's
Oh,
not gonna be
wait, what are
the.
you talking about?
He's expecting the actual god Mistra.
Oh, he said Mistra.
Yeah,
He said
that
he's fine.
Deimos
no,
doesn't
he's
know any
expect.
better, neither does the goblin. They're
Do you
both
not see
legit.
this bug in my hand that I just recently named Mistra?
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I hear you.
Yes.
Well played, brother. Well played. I thought you were trying to get
Okay.
me to kill a god again.
Really, I need the goblin guy down here.
I'm with you.
All right.
Deimos
He says-
burnt all of his shit, and he needs something out of it.
Okay, so let's just make sure we're clear on this. I come down there.
Yes.
You keep me from dying. I'm actually okay with dying because this world has been pretty hard on me. He
That's
says,
right. We're here. We're friends. So why would we? Have
And
you ever had friends?
and you're gonna give me a domain, but I'm not taking it by myself because I don't want it by myself. I'm definitely not fighting a horse and rider by myself. Those shits is scary. But you're gonna help me, and I will be there with Mistra, and she and I are gonna be together on this plane, ruling together like best friends, maybe a little bit more.
My God!
Mm.
I'm looking at it, it's like, you agree to this shit?
No, I'm looking at this bug in my hand, and I'm trying to figure out if it's a guy or a girl. I can't tell. But if they want to be more than friends, like best buds, that's cool.
Realize he's not gonna agree to anything once he comes here, right?
You won't have a choice.
No, he has a choice still. He can choose not to do any of it.
Yeah, but he's already over here.
But
Yeah,
he'll just die.
He'll be at Deimos' mercy, though.
Sounds like a problem for 10 seconds from now.
I would say, I think I understand what you're saying, but I tell you what, we're friends here, and we will never, ever let friends fight alone.
The horse takes another big step towards you, and he there's a big loud crashing sound as its hoof stamps onto the ground. He says, "Oh, that sounds like a big one." He says, "Okay." He says, "I'm coming through." All right. So you see the portal formulate, right? And he comes rolling through the portal. All right. He just kind of like flops over through the portal.
Could have
Okay.
been like cool if you like, randomly rolled like a decent god.
I love this god. He's terrible.
Okay. So he
No,
flops over.
this
He's
is
got
the
an
best- this is the
arrow
best-
sticking out of his chest. Right. He's small.
No, no.
He's a little goblin. He goes, and he's looking up at you. Right. He's got a skull in his hand. He's holding from like one of his friends or something that he just randomly has in his hand. He's got an arrow sticking out of his chest. He looks up at you guys. And he goes, "Hi, I'm Magluviet. Are you Deimos, the one I was talking to?"
Yes, I'm Jamos. What's up, bro? We're your friends now. Let's fix your hole.
He looks over and he says, "Oh yeah, that's a big horse and rider." He says, "I would probably be fucking off right now."
Stop it, Euphemia!
You know what you say?
He says, "I would probably be fucking off right now, but if we have Mithra to help to fight, I could probably help her. She could probably take that thing."
Probably could. I don't know what you think this beetle can do, but
Hmm?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Mr. Beetle.
your heart.
Mithra,
Friendly, can you fix his heart
Mithra.
and everything?
where is you?
Right there, I point to the beetle.
He says, "Can
Like,
someone
in the-
take care of this arrow in my heart?"
Yeah, can you take care of the arrow in his heart?
The one with the power, we have no juice.
Yeah.
Well, I could heal him, but it's my one of super item that it would be using to do it.
I have 0 anything anymore. I burnt every single thing I had to get this fucker here.
I blood bridge for 100 HP. So I transfer 100 HP over to him.
He looks at it, I mean, 100 hit points. He's like, "You're joking, right?"
I yank the arrow out and feed the 100 HP to his heart.
Okay, I mean
I
it
could
it
use-
it, it
Alright.
slows down the dying process slightly.
Oh wait,
He
no,
says-
those don't actually go for a lot.
He says,
Hmm.
"Oh no, Mithra, you here? Did they fuck me over again?" Oh, he looks at the skull. He says,
No, no, no.
he says
Didn't do
Yorick,
it.
I told you they were gonna fuck me over again.
Wait,
Uh,
is that his friend? Wait, is that his friend?
The skull.
Yeah.
This is Yorick. Yes, he's my friend.
How long ago did he die?
He says, "Well, he was my grandpappy."
Oh, that's
Would you like him back?
Alabama.
He says, "No, why would I want him back? He was a jerk. I just kind of like his skull."
Okay, never mind. I thought you
It's
said he was
castaway
your friend.
bitches. He just likes the volleyball or the skull.
So what you're saying is you just lied to us when you said that it was your friend's skull.
No, it was my grandpappy. He was my friend. He's my friend right now. He and I kind of warmed up to each other after he died.
The skull is his friend, not the grandpa.
Anyway, I think he looks at his chest. He's like, "I think I'll die now."
You know, we can just bring you back.
Reform it and start healing him.
Wait, hold on. Do you really want to pass on? Are you seriously like tired of existence and would like to move on to greener pastures and so forth and so on?
He says, "You would too if you was a goblin."
I mean, I respect that. I respect knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them.
He says, "And I see a distinct lack of hotties around here. I don't, Mistra, Mistra."
Yeah, the red dudes killed them
Oh
all.
my god, I really don't want this guy as a god.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
Hilarious.
Well, you go ahead, Mag, and you pass on. And I wish you the best in the afterlife. And out of character, Midas, when he dies, I want to take his divinity.
Oh god.
You can take his
Not for
divinity.
Not for myself. Not for myself.
It's not something
But I
you can
don't-
take.
I don't want to take it. I want to.
Divinity is appointed. It's not something you take.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it and appoint it to someone.
No, but
No,
you
you
can't
don't.
take it in
You
the
don't
place.
appoint divinity.
Yeah.
The
gods are
individual,
beneath us
the
now,
individuals that you encountered have been appointed. You just identify them.
I
No, you
appointed
guys have no
divinity.
ability to appoint divinity.
But I have though, Midas. My character has done it though.
I think that
Oh,
was
no.
a miracle, and you only got Mr. back. You didn't.
No, absolutely
Still
not. You have
me
not.
that did it. It still was me that did it.
No,
Still
you
count.
absolutely have not. No, that's one of the
back
key
Mistra.
That's one of the key mechanics of this world. You guys don't appoint divinity.
Oh, we just stop fucking around and let Tempest take it.
We needed two gods, right?
We
Oh,
no,
we
we
just-
just
we
need
only
one
need one.
god.
It's a single god realm now.
We just need one god, and that's why I was saying bring back Mistra.
But
Oh,
he's gonna have
shit.
to. But
Hey,
Tempest will have to
Tempest.
stay here. He'll have to stay here. We won't have him backing us up. Because he's got to get like this realm in order and shit. So we won't
Well,
have his backup.
Mistra then.
Yeah, we could do that, I suppose.
Oh my god. Elvin is like 100% done. He's like, come on, anybody.
How about
Actually,
this?
I just woke up. I don't know how long I've been out.
Probably.
I
I think it's been an hour.
Can I interject? Maybe we call it and then come back next week when Elvin's not feeling that crap. And
We could do that. All right, so we'll leave it right here. So here's the thing. So Maglubia is there. He is a divine presence, but he's dying. All right. The horse and rider are much closer to you now that you guys have been like fucking around for a while. They are literally
is
looming over you. Okay. The angels Magali and Sistia are there as well, waiting to hand off their power to a divinity. and you guys need to figure it out before Conquest and Glory splatters you across this world.
Yeah, we're so not giving it to this dude. He's too much of a whiny little witch.
Okay, so you guys keep talking, keep thinking. We'll pick up here next week. All right?
Thanks for
Oh, God.
Yeah,
We're going to spend the whole of next session
um,
trying to figure this out, right?
Well,
we-
I mean, if Tempest wants to take over, he can. We can. I mean, Mistra is not even a god anymore.
She
She
has a
can't-
she
spark.
had-
As long as she
she's-
has a
she's
spark,
as
she can be
much-
appointed
she's-
as a god now. Like, she can be a god again.
Technically speaking, from Midas, she's as much of a god as Tempest is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we could. I mean, yeah, she wants to do it. But all I know is, I mean,
but
I
the
just
reason
like
I
really
was-
got another
reason
god
I
on
was-
our side. So like Deimos is pretty sweet.
well, the reason I was apprehensive to him doing it is he's been like clutch in a lot of fights recently, having him with us, and if we appoint him to this realm, he's probably going to have to stick around to get things in order. So that
Yeah.
takes a big heavy hitter away.
I don't know how happy he'd be on this realm either. I mean, compared to Mr. might actually like this realm a
All right, guys, have a good night.
Night,
Yeah.
Owen. All right, you guys keep
We'll-
thinking
we'll
about it.
figure
We'll
it
pick it up
out.
next week.
All right,
See you
sounds good.
guys.
See ya.
Have a good one.